You're watching WKYT News at noon.
Good afternoon to you. Bill Bryant and Barbara Bailey here for WKYT News. We're continuing now, coming up on 12:30. He says he took a plea deal to help the victim's family. Today, a man admitted to playing a role in another man's murder.
Ryan Denholm pleaded guilty to several charges in the 2011 death of Zachary Flower in Madison County. WKYT's Victor Puente shows us what Denholm told the court in our top story at 12:30.
Ryan Denholm said he was pleading guilty today to bring Zachary Flower's family closure. He admitted to bringing his brother the shotgun that was used to kill Flower. That shooting happened in 2011 after an argument at a Berea apartment complex. Police say Matthew Denholm had gotten into a fight with two men when two other men, Zachary Flower and Kevin Price, broke it up. Today, Ryan Denholm admitted he took a shotgun to that apartment complex and his brother used it to shoot Price and Flower. Matthew Denholm pleaded guilty to that murder and two other unrelated murders in 2014. He's serving 3 life sentences. Today, Ryan Denholm pleaded guilty to facilitation to murder, facilitation to commit murder, and facilitation to burglary.
My whole purpose of being here today is to put this behind me and to bring closure to Zachary Flower's mother. I'm not trying to torment her.
Zachary Flower's family was in the courtroom today. They said they didn't want to go on camera, but they did say they were unhappy with the plea deal Denholm was taking. In Madison County, Victor Puente, WKYT.
Now, the recommended sentence for Denholm is 15 years. That's 5 years for each of the charges he has pleaded guilty to.
A man accused of killing his girlfriend will be in court in less than 30 minutes from now. Police say William Pomeroy shot and killed Amy Kogel in the backyard of the couple's home on Pinckney Drive on Friday morning. The couple has 3 children together. And now the Pine Meadows Neighborhood Association is trying to help them through this very difficult time.
Not only just in the neighborhood, from as far away as New York and Texas, who were classmates of Amy, and been a great outpouring. The neighborhood has kind of come together, and I think they've kept the family in food and things like that. It says a lot about the neighborhood as far as the connection between the people that live here, that they are neighbors, and I think it says a lot about Lexington. I think it's pretty much that way in a lot of neighborhoods.
The Neighborhood Association is in the process of setting up a fund at a local bank. Kogel also volunteered as a Girl Scout leader in Lexington. A 5th suspect in a Lexington teenager's murder will be arraigned today. Jordan Jackson is charged in connection to the October death of 18-year-old Michael Bolton. State police say he was shot outside an Anderson County business during a Kentucky State University homecoming after party. Kendall and Kenneth Berry, William Edwards, and Antoine James are also charged in Bolton's murder. And state police say they're looking for a 6th suspect.
We're tracking the search for a gunman after a Sunday night shooting. The Pulaski County Sheriff says Dwayne Peters shot Harlan Richardson on Ringgold Road. Richardson had to be flown to UK hospital. Peters' car was later found at the Lake Cumberland Flea Market. A tribute today to 4 fallen police officers.
The 4 had their names added to the Kentucky Law Enforcement Memorial in Richmond. The ceremony has just wrapped up at EKU. WKYT's Kristen Kennedy is live to show us the honor for those fallen officers. Kristen?
Bill, that ceremony honored several fallen law enforcement officers, including 4 who died last year. And those 4 were officers Daniel Ellis and Burke Rhodes and troopers Cameron Ponder and Eric Chrisman. Governor Matt Bevin spoke of each one's service to the community and of the ultimate sacrifice they paid. The families gathered here today were called the best of the best in the Bluegrass for their unending support of law enforcement.
It means a lot to our family that, you know, we can come by here, all the future students can come by here and see the names.
Several other law enforcement officers were also honored today. Their names were just recently added to that memorial. Live in Richmond, Kristen Kennedy, WKYT.
Kristen, thank you. There are more than 530 names of fallen officers on the Law Enforcement Memorial.
There is some good news this afternoon for a Lexington family involved in a deadly crash. Israel Avalar and his 3 sons died when an SUV rear-ended their van and pushed it into the path of a semi in Texas over the weekend. Avalar's pastor at Clays Mill Road Baptist Church says 3 other family members are now improving. Avalar's wife has pulled through 2 surgeries and is expected to recover. His daughter, Kimberly, and his mother, Sarah, are also improving. Another daughter who wasn't on the trip has arrived in Texas to be with those surviving family members. Well, a man under house arrest is now back in jail for what deputies say they found in his home. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office arrested Dustin Higginbotham yesterday. Deputies say they found half a pound of crystal meth and more than $100,000 in the same room where Higginbotham's 8-year-old son slept. Higginbotham is charged with wanton endangerment and drug trafficking. The child is in the custody of other family members.
With 6 months to go until the election, the matchup between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump is already getting tighter.
Mark Albert shows us why in today's Campaign 2016 coverage.
Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton appear to be headed toward a general election showdown in the fall, and Trump is gaining ground. In March and April, Clinton had a big lead over the businessman in a hypothetical matchup. But now Trump has a lead in one national poll, and it's a tight race in another. Clinton says she will remind voters of all of the controversial statements Trump has made during his campaign.
We're not going to let, at least my campaign, is not going to let Donald Trump try to normalize himself.
Both Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton will have to overcome some very high negative marks if they want to win the White House. The latest CBS News Battleground Tracker poll shows that in the key state of Florida, more voters think Clinton is ready to take over as commander-in-chief. But Trump is seen as more likely to tell it like it is, an indicator of trustworthiness. Of course, he's also seen as someone who can be too extreme by more than 70% of those polled. But Bernie Sanders points out that polls show he's more capable of beating Trump than Clinton.
And if we win the nomination, I assure you, Donald Trump will not become president of the United States.
Sanders' path to the nomination is slim. He would need to win 91% of all remaining delegates to defeat Clinton. Mark Albert, CBS News, the White House.
Now, Bernie Sanders is hoping to pull off a major upset in California's June 7th primary to help him win the nomination.
You can get your tickets for one of Lexington's biggest summer concerts in just a couple of weeks. Red, White, and Boom 2016 will be held Labor Day weekend at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. And this year's performers include Jason Aldean, Eric Church, and Florida Georgia Line. Single-day tickets will go on sale on June 3rd at 10 a.m. You can find the full lineup and information about how to buy tickets at WKYT.com. That announcement made this morning on 98.1 The Bull. All right, there are growing concerns about a massive frozen food recall.
Also, are young female cancer patients getting the information they really need? Those stories coming up in our Better Living report on WKYT.
Crystal clear skies for most out there for today. Now, we'll do that again tomorrow, except we'll see those temperatures continue to ramp up. We'll be not just in the 80s, but deep into the 80s as we go throughout your work week. I'll show you those numbers coming up next.
Now, your hour-by-hour forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Good looking rest of the afternoon. We're in the 70s already, and we finish off in the mid to upper 70s later on this afternoon. A lot of sunshine, no problems whatsoever. Heading out to the grocery store before the kids get home. I don't see any issues with that. 69 degrees there in Laurel County. And you can see that over in Breathitt County, too, at 69. Lexington coming in, and Frankfort right there in the lower 70s. Mostly sunny skies for virtually everybody outside, so very pleasant conditions once we finish off the rest of the day, right around 5 p.m. We're looking at 77 degrees. This is grill out type of weather. This is hamburgers and hot dogs out on the patio type of weather later on this afternoon and evening when everybody gets home and get ready for dinner. The last time, check this out, the last time we actually had back-to-back days that were dry, back-to-back dry days, was April 24th and 25th. We did it yesterday and we're doing it today. And you got to date back almost a month virtually a month since we've had back-to-back dry days. It's remarkable to really think about. And then we head off through midweek. Tomorrow's going to be dry too. Those will be back-to-back dry days. And then we head off toward Wednesday. Here comes some rain on Wednesday. It's not a washout, but you will get a pretty decent shot at that. Showers and a couple of rumbles of thunder. Temperatures will be there in the 70s and 80s. Kind of depends on if you're under that rain or not. And then we slide towards your Thursday. Thursday's another chance at rain, but remember, none of these are washouts. None of these are widespread rain like we've had the past few weeks. But you're going to get bits and pieces of some showers, bits and pieces of some rumbles of thunder as we slide towards your Thursday too, and that goes really all the way through your weekend. But extremely warm conditions where you're not seeing the rain. Look at Fort Knox, look at E-Town, 87 degrees. Monticello, Somerset, and Pulaski County, you're talking 86 degrees. But where you do see a little bit of that rain, you're talking low to mid 80s and even some upper 70s. So it all depends on where you are once that rain moves on through. Your 7-day forecast shapes up like this. Next couple of days are dry. Then we hit your Wednesday through your weekend, guys. Here comes the chances of rain. Obviously, these are big chances, 30 to 40%. So if you still have some plants, I'd say still stick to them. There's smaller chances of rain. But remember, with all that moisture, all that warm air, you can get some pretty big thunderstorms out of this. I don't see any severe weather out of this. It looks like it'll stay back toward the west. But for us, we're still talking about mainly dry conditions and really warm temperatures.
Yeah, borderline hot for Thursday.
Yeah, you're right about that, 87.
Okay, thank you. Coming next, a massive frozen food recall grows and concern for young female cancer patients.
Brooke Silva Braga has details in this Better Living report.
A new study suggests young women who survive cancer do not get enough information about how to preserve fertility. Doctors in New York found up to 62% of patients they tracked said they didn't get the details they needed. Many female cancer patients are at risk of early menopause after treatments. If you didn't check your freezer yet, now may be a good time. Millions of packages of frozen fruits and vegetables dating back to 2014 have been recalled due to a listeria outbreak. CRF Foods supplies tons of product to Costco, Trader Joe's, Target, and other retailers. And researchers in Boston are advising doctors to exercise caution when prescribing light therapy to treat jaundice in infants. 2 new studies raise questions about a possible link between light therapy and childhood cancer. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Brooke Silva Braga for CBS News, New York.
Coming up on WKYT News, an exciting opportunity. Do you have a favorite local charity? Well, you can help them out in a big way starting tomorrow at midnight.
Details about KY Gives Day coming up next on WKYT.
Welcome back into WKYT News. It is a 24-hour cycle of online giving to help support local charities. Kentucky Gives will kick off at midnight tonight.
To learn more about it, we're joined by Danielle Clore, Executive Director of the Kentucky Nonprofit Network, along with Annalisa Wagner, Dress for Success Executive Director. Welcome. Glad to have you all in here.
Thanks.
And what an important time. What an important 24 hours.
It is going to be a big 24 hours, and we're really excited. This is our 4th annual event, so we're eager to see how generous Kentucky can be from border to border and raise as much money as possible in 24 hours.
And how does this work? They get to choose their own charity,
They
right?
do. You go online and you can search by type of organization. You can put in keywords like if you want to search certain communities, because this is statewide. So if you want to give in Eastern Kentucky or here in Lexington or Western Kentucky, there is a cause on this site for everybody. So if the environment is your thing or the arts, you can find it.
It
Absolutely.
is out there.
It is.
Annalisa, I know that your organization is involved in this. How important is it to your organization not only to be getting those funds, but also to be getting your name out there?
It's great. We are actually a relatively new organization. We opened our Dress for Success Lexington opened their doors in October of 2013. So this is the 3rd time we'll be participating, and we're really excited. We work with women in the community to actually empower them to achieve economic independence, and this makes all the difference. We provide professional attire for them and a whole network of support, and it's support like this that really does end up bringing in not only funds for the organization, but as you said, gives exposure to us as well.
Well, and I think that is really interesting because you can, as you start to research and find out all of this good that's being done,
absolutely,
you may find you want to give more than you started out to do.
It's dollars, but it's also volunteer time.
Yeah.
You know, I think people really start to connect. Each organization has a profile on the website where they can talk about their organization and tell their story, and that's just as important as the dollars. Now, we're focused on dollars tomorrow, don't get me wrong, but the story and the connection is really important. And without volunteer support, Dress for Success would be really struggling to meet the needs of its constituents. So
it takes all of it.
It really does. It really
okay,
does.
and people, to get involved, what do they need to do?
They need to log on, and they can start giving right now, but definitely by 11:59 Eastern Time tomorrow night, go to kygives.org.
Great.
A real opportunity, and we thank you very much.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Good luck.
Well, from behind the mic to in front of the camera.
Meet the new CW Lexington host next on WKYT.
Welcome back to WKYT News. Now, you may have seen her doing stand-up comedy here in Lexington or at various social events around town. She's always out there somewhere. But now you're going to see her smiling face on our sister station, the CW Lexington.
We're happy to have Shay Davidson, the new host of the CW Lexington, here with us. Welcome. Glad to have you here.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Bill and Barb.
Well, it's good seeing you. What? By the way, she was producing our show and then came down here to do this. So
I had to come a long way.
That's right. But this is really cool because it's double duty for you, an opportunity. And what are you going to be doing on the CW?
Well, what a lot of people don't know is that I produce for WKYT, produce the 4 o'clock in the afternoon show. And so as the host of the CW Lexington, this will just give me more of an opportunity to be on air. And I just love going out into the community and doing things and being at various social events and just seeing the different things that the town has to offer.
So tell us, as the face of the CW, when can we expect those reports? How will we be able to join in all those events with you?
Well, actually, you'll be able to start seeing me today. Today is when the promos start airing on the CW Lexington, and the goal is just to have more of a social presence, a local presence, if you will, right here in Lexington and the surrounding areas. So if there's an event that's going on around town, you can guess that the CW Lexington is probably going to be there. And
that's going to be really neat. To further reinforce the fact that CW is a local station just as WKYT is. Of course, we're all here together in this, and we've shifted some of our programming, news and sports sometimes over to the CW Lexington. But this will give it that special local presence.
It'll give it a special local feel because you watch the programming, and we have a lot of really cool programming and different shows on there. But this will really make it feel like you're watching something, and you'll recognize places around town and events that you may have gone to, and I think that the viewers will really like that.
And this is not going to be hard for you because you're always out there. You love this. What are some examples of events that we will be focusing on?
Basically just anything that's fun and social. We want people to get out of the house and do stuff and have more of a presence in Lexington and the surrounding areas and just really be part of the community. So our goal is just to get people out there.
There you go.
I want to go with you. You make it sound so exciting. I want to.
Come on.
And there's Twitter and Facebook.
Twitter,
as well.
Facebook, Instagram. I'm a big fan of Instagram.
All right, so everybody can check you out there as well.
Well, we're already big fans of Shay, so now everybody else will be. That's great. Thank you.
Good deal. Sometimes we call her Shay, you know, just for fun, right? Let's check in with Micah before we go into the afternoon. It is a beautiful day out there.
Yeah, absolutely. So you get to party, you get to go to festivals and all these events. I mean, that's perfect for you, Shay. Perfect. Could have picked a better person for that. But I'll tell you what, if you have any events, have anything going on the rest of the day, it's awesome for it. Ball games that were rescheduled later on this evening, great for that. We're at 77 degrees there by 5 p.m. And you can see going throughout the rest of the afternoon, hold on to mostly sunny skies. We get into the evening, no problems whatsoever. This is perfect ballpark weather and perfect for out on the patio too, trying to get those hot dogs or hamburgers going. Later on this evening, off into the night, no problems. We get into tomorrow morning, a little bit milder tomorrow morning than what we actually went through this morning. This morning we're in the 40s. Tomorrow morning, 54 degrees, and then 77 by 1 p.m. That means 80s, not only for tomorrow, guys, but the next 7 days deep into it, even 87 degrees showing up Thursday and Friday.
All right, easy to enjoy. Can you fix chicken instead of hot dogs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's go for some more variety there, too. That's great.
Thank you so much for being with us for WKYT News at noon, and our next newscast is coming up at 4 o'clock.
The Young and the Restless is next, followed by The Talk at 2.
Have a good afternoon, everybody.